Welcome to the channel PK 2023. Hope everyone has a good time watching our videos.
NBA unveils long-awaited $18 million in-season tournament, the NBA Cup, with all 30 teams competing in 3 groups in the East, 3 in the West to try to reach the final in Las Vegas in December. The NBA unveiled the details of its inaugural in-season tournament, the NBA Cup, at the Summer League Saturday. The tournament will have a prize pool of about $18 million and will be capped by a championship game, which won't count in the standings, in Las Vegas on December 9th. It's an event that NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has wanted for years, giving teams a trophy to play for during the regular season in a European Soccer Cup-style competition, and now he's made it a reality. This is a concept that has been rumbling around the league office for about 15 years, Silver said. It's not a new concept in sports. For those that follow particularly international soccer, it's a long tradition of having in-season tournaments, so we thought, what a perfect opportunity for a global league like the NBA, and it's a perfect fit for our game. The tournament payouts for players on standard contracts will be $500,000 apiece for those on the winning team, $200,000 apiece for those on the runner-up, $100,000 apiece for those on the teams that lose semifinal games, and $50,000 for those on the teams that lose in the quarterfinals. Two-way players on any of those teams are eligible for up to half those amounts, depending on how many games they spend on a roster during the tournament. I can see what the aim could be, said Miami guard Josh Richardson, who follows global soccer closely and understands the parallels Silver makes when comparing it to in-season tournaments that sport has around the world. It gives you another chance to win something, for real. I think that's a big part. With the announcement of the tournament, the NBA also revealed the 6 5-team groups, 3 for each conference, that will make up the group stage of the competition. The teams will play 1 game against each other in the group stage, with the 6 group winners making the quarterfinals and the best 2 second-place teams from the groups as well. To form the groups, the NBA used a FIFA World Cup-style draw and split each conference into 5 pots, according to last season's standings. Pot 1 featured the teams that finished 1st through 3rd, followed by teams 4-6 in Pot 2, teams 7-9 in Pot 3, teams 10-12 in Pot 4, and teams 13-15 in Pot 5. 1 team was then randomly selected from each pot to create what should be 5 equally matched groups. I'm excited about this mid-season tournament, Golden State coach Steve Kerr said. I think it's going to add an element of energy and excitement for the players and coaches and the fans. I think it's a great idea. Games will start on November 3rd, being played mostly on Tuesdays and Fridays in November, except for November 7th, when the NBA will play no games to commemorate Election Day. That announcement came Saturday, and will mark the 2nd consecutive year when the NBA has no games on that date, with hopes of promoting civic awareness and engagement. The Final Four will be in Las Vegas. This city knows how to host big events, Silver said. Joe Dumars, the league's executive vice president of basketball operations and a Hall of Famer as a player, said he thinks players will like the idea, even if it takes some time. Everybody's not going to buy in right away, Dumars said. That can be the goal, that everybody's going to buy in from day one. These things take time. And I think as time goes on you can build this up and people can really get into it. Tournament games, except for the championship game, will all count in the standings, much in the same way that the WNBA runs its Commissioner's Cup event. It's been known for some time that teams will be getting only an 80-game schedule when the 2023-24 slate is released by the NBA in the coming weeks. Games 81 and 82 will be added in December. This is where things get tricky. Teams that don't make the knockout stage will be assigned 2 games against other non-knockout qualifiers, and those will be the missing 2 games on their schedules. For the 8 teams that make the knockout stage, the quarterfinal game becomes the 81st game added to their schedule. Quarterfinal losers, 2 from the East, 2 from the West, will play each other, and that'll be the 82nd game on their schedules. Semi-finalists, again, 2 from the East, 2 from the West, will play, and that game becomes the 82nd game on their schedules. That means the championship game will be one of 83 games on the schedule for the last 2 teams standing. And since the season is 82 games, that game won't count in the standings, nor will the stats count for anything. The ALL will be playing for money in the trophy.
All right, everybody, the NBA first ever in-season tournament is now official. But how does it work? Like this. First up is group play. All 30 teams will be split into 6 groups, 3 from the East, 3 from the West, with a random draw based on last year's regular season records. Each team in a group plays each other 1 time, a total of 4 games, 2 at home, 2 on the road.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Now, those games happen Tuesdays and Fridays in November, so set your calendar. Basically, these regular season NBA games also count as tournament games. Now, in each group, the team with the best group play record after those 4 games, they're moving on. The team with the next best record in each conference, those 2 are the wild cards. Always watch out for the wild cards. Now, we get to the knockout round. 8 teams, single elimination, and you know what that means. Win and move on, or lose, and you're out. And the last 4 teams standing, guess what? You're headed to Vegas, baby. That's right. In Las Vegas, the semifinal battles will get us to the championship game on December 9th. 2 teams in a winner-take-all final to be named champion and be awarded the first ever NBA Cup. Come on now. Look, there's a lot to look forward to this season. Players on new teams, rookies new to the league, and teams just looking to make some noise. And the NBA in-season tournament is going to be a can't-miss, must-see, high-stakes, high-level competition. And if you're a hoops head just like me, I promise you, you're gonna love it.
Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe channel, comment and sharing our videos.